And dropped into this 459, and it is an extremely tight fit. Looks like that new pull cord cover sticks out a little further than the GX390, but it does clear it. On the back, you can see the valve cover is very close on that shifter linkage, but it clears it by about probably 1/4 of an inch. So we're totally fine. I'm happy with that. Everything lines up pretty well. It looks off from this angle, but the pulleys do line up. So, good stuff. Oh, you don't want to stay running though. What are you doing? Turn the choke off. Oh, no, yeah, she's cold-blooded a little bit. Nope, part 2, she runs. She's a good runner. There she is, operational. Runs good. Harbor Freight 459 max performance. As Justin gets it stuck in my mulch pile. Okay, I got the wiring all sorted on this. So for anybody that's curious, your kill wire for the Predator 459 is the black wire that comes out of the ignition that's split into two. One goes back into the engine case over here, comes down, and then the other black wire goes into the back of the switch. And you splice both of those together with your ignition. I actually kept both ignitions intact, the factory ignition here and the ignition on the dash. So just because if this gets wet, shits the bed for some reason, I don't want to be SOL. So both work. I do have to charge the battery. The battery's not quite there, so it's dead as a doornail. So but it all works. So, yep. So I'm a little worried. I just went out and got a new battery, and I thought that it was a dead battery causing the crank click no start from the switch both on the engine and on the ignition. So, but I seem to be getting the same thing. So she wants to turn, but she says it's acting like it's not enough juice, but it does have enough juice. It's a brand new battery. This was just manufactured in July. It says it's charged, so I'm charging it again. Hit it with multimeter. You know, it's got 12.7 volts, so it should be fine to start this thing. So I'm not sure. I might have a starter issue going on with this new 459cc max performance Predator, and I hope that's not the case, because I don't think you can get replacement starters for this yet. I just went and looked, and I could not find one. And I know Red Beard referenced that these are different starters than go on the 420 Predator 420 and the GX390, so they're not the same. I guess in the meantime I can't pull start it. And everything does work right, but the starter doesn't seem to want to engage, so it's kind of weird. I might hit this with a jump pack just to double check that it is not a bad battery from Tractor Supply. I mean, stranger things have happened. You never know, but kind of odd. All right, so we've got this Predator 459 max performance installed. Runs really well. Got to get the wiring tidied up today, so we can actually use the electric start, but it's also idling a tad high, and in doing so it's engaging the CVT, and it's having a tough time actually shifting and finding neutral. It goes into forward and reverse okay, but it's just grabbing the belt and not giving you that neutral fix. So if you look right inside that hole, where is it? Right inside there, you can almost see it. There's a little actually I'll put the screwdriver on it. So So there's an idle screw right there. That's your idle screw. So you can turn that out on the side of the carb by using a screwdriver like that. You can get right to it. So it's a little awkward. You can turn that out a little bit and it'll kick the idle down. So I'm going to do that right now.